Hey everyone, it's Joy here. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is part of HoneyBee Stamp's video hop for their new Simply Spring release, which is really awesome. There's some great things. Make sure you comment on everybody's videos, and if you are not subscribed, please subscribe. And I will have the rest of the information for the giveaway down below in the description. I'm going to be using the Lovely Layers carrots and the Eggstra special stamp. There is a coordinating die, but I'm not going to do it. I have die cut the carrots, the Lovely Layers carrots from white cardstock, and I'm going to ink blend. I want to make some rainbow carrots, and I'm not sure if you guys have ever eaten rainbow carrots, but they are so good, and the purple ones are super, super yummy. Like, they're so good. So that's what I wanted to make. I am using Simon Says Stamps Iris and Orchid for the purple one. They're positively saturated inks. Then I will use Lemonade and Sunbeam, and then Sherbet and Cantaloupe. So that's the Sherbet and Cantaloupe is what I'm going to use right now for this cute little stubby carrot. They're so super cute. So you're going to have two layers. You have this piece here, and then you're going to have the back piece, which has the greenery on it. I am starting with the lightest color, and then with my small blending brushes, I am just inking up on the edges to give it a darker and lighter area. Let's do this next little small one here. It's so, so cute. So leave a comment in the comments below to be entered in for the giveaway. Let me know what your guys' favorite product is or products of this new release from HoneyBee Stamps. I have so many. I am always a huge fan of HoneyBee Stamps Lovely Layers anything. And there's a few of those or a couple of those in this release. And so that's my favorite, but I just love everything HoneyBee Stamps. They have great stuff. So my response would be everything, but let me know if you can narrow it down. Let me know in the comments what your favorite thing is. I am using Field and Fairway for the greenery here. Field is, I think, is the lightest one. I think Fairway is the darkest. No, sorry, excuse me. Field is the darkest. Fairway was the lightest. And just adding a light and dark to give it a little bit of dimension. Now that our carrots are done, we can get these glued together, which is so super simple. We're just going to layer the top part onto the bottom part, and then we have our carrots. I'm using some liquid glue and reverse tweezers from HoneyBee Stamps to get this done. And then we're going to work on the background. My thought for this card was I thought it would be pretty to make like those cute farmers market signs. You know, some of these you hang in your house and things like that. So that is my inspiration for this. I am using the Barnwood Planks die. I'm going to tape those in place on white cardstock. I can pop these out, and then I'm going to adhere them back together with some tape and then use a die to get the shape and size that I want. I'm going to use the Sweet Stacks rectangle for this. I have the back side up. I will use some low tack tape to hold this in place. And then I can pick out what size rectangle I want to use. At first I thought I was going to go with a smaller one, but I think I went with one of the largest ones because I needed to fit the carrots and the farmer's market sentiment. So I'm just laying things out. I'm not taking the stamp off. I'm just looking at it through the stamp set. I think this is the second largest die. Then I can tape this in place and run it through the die cut machine. This is the best way to do this, I think, because you already have all of these planks taped together, which is perfect. Now let's distress this. I'm going to take some black soot Distress Oxide ink and gently rub it on the background in some of the areas. So to me, this looks like your white paint has worn off of the wood planks, and so you get that old kind of farm style sign. I'm going to add some foam adhesive behind these wood planks, and then I can add it to a black cardstock mat, and that is A2 sized. This is just slightly smaller than that. And I wasn't sure how I was going to do the sentiment. I originally thought I was going to use the die, so I would have stamped this ahead of time if I had thought of this at the beginning. I'm going to stamp this directly on the wood planks, and what I love about this is it's going to look like when someone stencils wood and you don't get this perfect stenciled image. That's what's going to happen. So I'm going to ink up that black ink, push it down nice and good, but you're going to see that there are some open areas because these barnwood planks have because they're etched dies, have the wood grain embossed into them. So I love how that turned out. That was my favorite part of this card. I am adding some foam sticky strips behind my carrots, and I'm going to pop those up and just line them up evenly at the bottom. I am lining up the top parts of the carrot, not the green part, but the carrot itself. I had to pick how I was going to line it up, and that's what I decided to do. And then in just a minute, we're going to take a look at this, but I decided to bring in my ink pads one more time really carefully and added some detail to the carrots, just some little darker areas, and then I can blend it out carefully with my brushes. I would say be super careful with this so you don't get any of that ink on the background, and it was really kind of living on the edge kind of moment, and I'm glad it worked out. But I want you guys to remember to leave comments below and hop along. You will see the next person in the video hop down below. Go check them out and give them some love. You guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll be back soon with another video. Bye.